Namaskar viewers, I am R.K. Desai. So I did my civil engineering from the B. Bhumreddy College of Engineering and Technology, Hubli, 1977 batch. It was a 5 years, 10 semester course. I completed in the year 1982. I passed in first class with distinction, and our college was affiliated to the Karnataka University, Dharwad. So immediately after completing my engineering, I was lucky enough to get a lecturer's job in our own college, that is B. Bhumreddy College of Engineering and Technology, Hubli. There I worked as a lecturer from 10th March 1983 to 31st May 1983. So meanwhile, in the month of February 1983, there was a GATE exam, Graduate Aptitude Test in Engineering. That was entrance test for first time. It was conducted jointly by all the IITs and IISc. So I appeared for GATE exam. My percentile score was 96.68. I wanted to pursue my higher studies, that is MTech, in computer science, but of course, even with 96.68 percentile score, I was not successful getting admission to computer science. So my second preference was structural engineering. So I got admission in structural engineering in IIT Bombay for MTech, and our MTech was started in 1983 July, and it was 3 semesters course. So 1985 January I passed out. So there my CPI, cumulative performance index, was 8.53, and my project work I got 9.8. So immediately after completing MTech, I got into Gogte Institute of Technology, Belgaum as a lecturer again. So there I served for February to July, about say 6 months. So in the meanwhile, I had an appointment from Karnataka PWD to the post of assistant engineer. Somehow I didn't want to be in PWD, and at the same time I got another offer from a central public sector undertaking, Indian Telephone Industries, where my appointment was to the post of assistant executive engineer. So which is one post above assistant engineer, and pay scales were better than PWD, so I preferred to join Indian Telephone Industries. They posted me to their Palghat unit in Kerala. So there I joined in 85 July I joined there. I was there for about 2 years and 10 months. In 1988 I was transferred by Indian Telephone Industries Limited to their Bangalore office. So I was transferred to Indian Telephone Industries Bangalore. So in ITI Bank, I worked totally for 23 years in ITI, Indian Telephone Industries Limited, which was thereafter named as ITI Limited. Instead of Indian Telephone Industries Limited, it was renamed as ITI Limited. So after serving for 23 years in ITI, there was an opportunity for me to apply to Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. So I applied to Hindustan Aeronautics Limited for a lateral entry. So I was selected and joined Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, their Bangalore office. Then I served in HAL Bangalore from 2008 to 2017, about 9 years. After that, I was transferred to Barakpur division of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. So I went and joined Barakpur division. Barakpur division is near Calcutta. It is outskirts of Calcutta. So I retired from Hindustan Aeronautics Limited Barakpur in the year 2022 October as a Chief Engineer Civil. When I retired, I was Chief Engineer Civil. So my in my professional growth this way, at one stage I appeared for training program conducted by IIT Kanpur. It was on seismic resistant design of buildings. It was held in Mumbai. It was a 1 week full-time course. I attended that course. So there I came across, in the design concepts what they were teaching, there was a requirement of calculating moment capacity of a beam, doubly reinforced beam, for a given reinforcement details, given percentage tension reinforcement, given percentage compression reinforcement. So till that time we had design aids to design the doubly reinforced beam section for a given moment, MU. But there the requirement for earthquake resistant design, especially for structures which are in zone 3 and above, there comes a requirement of reverse calculation. The cross-section dimensions and reinforcement details are given for a doubly reinforced beam. You have to calculate the moment capacity of the section. So there were absolutely no design aids or anything available. Then at that time I was in charge of structural design of a project, defense project, whose work sites, many of the sites were located in zone 3 and above, earthquake zone 3 and above, zone 3, zone 4, zone 5. There IS 13920 becomes applicable, and I have to calculate moment capacity ME of a beam, doubly reinforced beam for given reinforcement details and size of the beam. So I had a real tough time how to calculate. There were no designers, nothing was available. Then I started my own research. Since I used to develop a lot of computer programs, so the calculation of moment capacity was in fact an iterative method. I developed a computer program, got the output, and then verified the output with some typical values. Then those my calculation, I prepared tables, design tables, and those tables were sent to Dr. S.K. Jain of IIT Kanpur, who taught us earthquake resistant design of buildings in our training program. He was extremely happy. He complimented my work. So that triggered my passion for my research, towards research. So I developed that and then wrote a paper, and I sent it to the Journal of Institution of Engineers. Yes, it got published. Then that led to further interest towards research. Developed some more computer programs, developed some more design aids, published many papers, few papers in Indian Concrete Institute Journal, then some in Indian Concrete Journal. They are two different. ICI Journal is different, ICJ is different. Then Journal of the Institution of Engineers, so that way. So this is my passion is towards teaching. I love teaching, but somehow, yes, because of so many other reasons, I left teaching and went to public sector job. And in this ITI, Indian Telephone Industries, and HAL, I had exposure, overall exposure to everything. Say planning, structural design, preparation of structural drawings, execution of the work, supervision, measurements, billing, everything, including dealing with arbitration cases with the contractor. When there is a dispute between contractor and HAL or ITI, I used to handle the arbitration cases also myself. So I have a passion for developing computer programs, then research and development, and teaching. So I will share hereafter a small, a PowerPoint presentation giving you all the credentials. So till then, namaste. Thank you for watching this video. So kindly be waiting. Please hold on. I will open up the presentation file. Kindly view my credentials in that presentation file, PPT file. Okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Welcome back, viewers. This is a small PowerPoint presentation about my academic and professional journey. I am a graduate civil engineer from B.V. Bhumreddy College of Engineering and Technology, Hubli. I passed the engineering degree in first class with distinction. It was a 5 years, 10 semesters course. Immediately after completing my graduation, I joined the same B.V. Bhumreddy College of Engineering and Technology, Hubli as a lecturer and taught second year and final year students the subjects strength of materials and design of reinforced concrete structures. In fact, though it was short time of about 3 months or so, I excelled as a teacher in that engineering college. So in the meanwhile, I appeared for GATE exam. GATE exam was started for the first time in 1983. So I appeared for GATE 83. I passed GATE exam with percentile score of 96.68. Though I wished to become a computer science postgraduate in computer science, even in spite of percentile score of 96.68, I was not successful getting a seat for computer science MTech. Of course, I secured a seat for post graduation in structural engineering in Indian Institute of Technology, Powai, Bombay. I completed MTech structures from IIT Bombay with a cumulative performance index of 8.53. This is my gate score report. So it can be seen very well here that my percentile score was 96.68. This is my lecturership certificate. After completing M.Tech in Structural Engineering, I joined Gogte Institute of Technology, Belgaum as a lecturer. I worked there from 4th February 1985 to 12th July 1985, about 5.5 months or so. And this is the experience certificate given to me by Gogte Institute of Technology. So till my employment of Gogte Institute of Technology, this was all sort of temporary appointments. Then I wanted some permanent appointment to be got somewhere. So I was selected in the Central Public Sector Undertaking Indian Telephone Industries Limited as Assistant Executive Engineer, and I joined their Palghat unit in Kerala on 15 July 1985. I served ITI Limited from 15/7/85 to 7th of May 2008. Of course, at some stage, after serving for about 2 years and 10 months in Kerala, Palghat unit of ITI, I got transferred to Bangalore on 15/5/1988. From 15/5/1988 to 7/5/2008, I worked in ITI Limited in their Bangalore offices in various capacities, starting from assistant executive engineer, then got a promotion, become executive engineer, another promotion superintendent engineer, one more promotion deputy chief engineer, one more promotion chief engineer. So during my journey in ITI Limited, during my profession in ITI Limited, I handled planning, design of buildings, water tanks, steel towers, satellite antenna foundations, and executed construction projects of buildings, water tanks, roads, drains, etc. I took training in StatPro by the developers of the software, that is research engineers, USA. So they are the actually developers who developed StatPro software. I have taken training from them. Then I was to take up structural design of buildings as part of one of our projects in ITI Limited, where the buildings were located in seismic zones 2, 3, 4 and 5. That is in North India, Jammu and Kashmir, those areas, and also in northeastern states, say Meghalaya, then Assam, those states. So which are higher zones of earthquake higher zones. So in the meanwhile, I attended a 5-day training program on seismic design of reinforced concrete buildings. This training program was conducted by IIT Kanpur by Dr. Sudhir K. Jain and Dr. C.V.R. Murthy. They were the faculty, and this was held in World Trade Center, Mumbai. It was a 5-day training program. During my service in ITI Limited, there was one project by name VLSI-2 project, very large scale integrated circuits 2 project. It was a prestigious project for ITI Limited, and recognizing my contribution to this particular project in terms of planning, structural design, drawings, estimation, tendering, everything, all in all I have done. So our director of ITI Limited has appreciated my contribution, and he has issued an appreciation letter dated 28/10/1994, which you can see here. So I have undergone, as I told, I have undergone a training program on seismic design of reinforced concrete buildings. It was held at Bombay from 3rd to 7th December 1996. It was a 5 days program conducted by IIT Kanpur, and the faculties were Dr. Sudhir K. Jain and Dr. C.V.R. Murthy, who are pioneers in earthquake engineering. In the training program on seismic design of reinforced concrete buildings conducted by IIT Kanpur, there was a lot of emphasis on compliance to IS code IS 13920, which deals with ductile design and detailing of structures. After attending StatPro training, I raised a query whether StatPro takes into account the requirements of IS 13920. The response from research engineers was no. So I was instrumental in incorporation of IS 13920 and StatPro's design module. I helped research engineers with all the literature and my expertise in the matter for incorporation of IS 13920. So my contribution in incorporation of IS 13920 and StatPro software was rewarded by Messrs research engineers by giving me a complimentary copy of StatPro software. After having attended training program on seismic design of reinforced concrete buildings and taking charge of structural design of buildings in seismic zones 3, 4 and 5 as part of our project of ITI Limited, I faced the challenge of calculation of moment capacity of a given doubly reinforced sections for which no design aids were available. This triggered my passion for research and I came out with very useful design aids which received appreciation from Dr. Sudhir K. Jain, who taught seismic design of buildings in the training program. When I sent my the table indicating moment operations factors for doubly reinforced sections to Dr. Sudhir K. Jain, he appreciated my work, and this is the email what he has sent appreciating my work, and he concludes his email stating, I am hopeful that your work will receive due acknowledgement from the structural engineering community in the country. So these are the words he has used. He has appreciated my work, and this work of mine made me to start my research work in reinforced concrete design mainly. So this is a letter along with which the StatPro design software complementary copy was sent to me by research engineers recognizing my contribution to their incorporation of IS 13920 in StatPro software. This is a letter along with which the CD was sent to me. So after completing my service, 23 years of service in ITI Limited, there was an opportunity for joining Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. So I opted to join Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. I applied and I was selected. I joined Hindustan Aeronautics Limited on 8th of May 2008 at RWR&DC division. It means Rotary Wing Research and Design Center division. Rotary wing aircraft is helicopter. We can say helicopter related research work. So this particular division I joined on 8th May 2008. After serving here for about 6 years, I got transferred to another division of HAL, Composites Manufacturing Division. Of course, this too was in Bangalore only. So this RWR&DC division and Composite Manufacturing Division both in Bangalore only. So I served up to 2017, 2nd of May, 1st of May. So 2nd May 2017, I got a transfer to Barakpur division of HAL, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Barakpur division is in fact, it is in the outskirts of Calcutta city, around maybe 25 kilometers away from Calcutta airport. So this is a place where I was posted. I was in charge of executing all the civil works in the respective divisions in RWR&DC or Composite Manufacturing Division or even in Barakpur division. So in Barakpur division, though my main job assigned to me was execution of works, that's construction of buildings. We didn't have the structural drawings and design for the buildings. So due to some reasons, the contracts for consultancy service were cancelled. I volunteered myself to take up structural design myself. I did planning, structural design, preparation of structural drawing, and I implemented all my own designs, executed the work also, and completed all the buildings. And I retired from Hindustan Aeronautics Limited from their Barakpur division on 31st October 2022 as Chief Engineer Civil. So during this process of my passion towards research also started increasing. During my service in ITI Limited, also in HAL, I did take up a lot of research work, mainly on reinforced concrete structural members, and I published quite a few papers, and this is a list of the technical papers which I published. The first one is Limiting Moment Capacities of Doubly Reinforced Concrete Section. This was published in Indian Concrete Institute Journal in April 2003. Then Design of Shear Reinforcement for Reinforced Cement Concrete Beams as per IS 13920. This in Journal of Institution of Engineers India, May 2003. Then moment of resonance of doubly reinforced T-beams, Indian Concrete Institute Journal, 2006 July. Then contributed useful design aids to the Structural Engineers Forum of India, which anybody can download from their website www.cefindia.org. It is under the tab spreadsheets. In that mrfactors.xls. This is a file which one can download, but I have downloaded and seen. After downloading, you have to rename this file as .xls file. You have to rename with the extension .xls. Otherwise, it is posing some errors, throwing some errors. Then design aids for reinforced concrete T-beams. This I got published in Indian Concrete Institute Journal in January 2020. Then generalized design aids for reinforced concrete columns. I got it published in Journal of the Institution of Engineers, July 2022. Interaction diagrams for rectangular columns with high strength concrete got published in Indian Concrete Journal, October 2022. Design aids for reinforced concrete circular columns with high strength steel got published in Indian Concrete Journal, April 2023. Now, I have authored a book also. Title of the book is Simplified Design of Reinforced Concrete Structures, and I obtained copyright also. Basically, this book is a treasure of design aids for reinforced concrete design. So I have got a website of my own, this website address. So by visiting this website, one can view the foreword to the book, preface, contents, how to buy and things like that. One can view from this website. My proficiency of usage of software and expertise in teaching. I am having expertise in structural analysis and design using StatPro software. I am having proficiency in preparing AutoCAD drawings. I have undergone AutoCAD training also. StatPro training, of course. I have worked extensively using StatPro for our various projects of ITI Limited and also in HAL, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. With regard to teaching, I have expertise to teach the following subjects: applied mechanics and strength of materials, theory of structures, design of reinforced concrete structures, design of steel structures, and I also have expertise to teach computer programming in C language for civil engineering students. StatPro and AutoCAD. This also I can teach both theory and practicals on the online training also I can impart. So thank you very much for giving your valuable time for viewing this video. Thank you very much. See you again.